You better call Tyrone. Call him and tell him, come on, help you. Come on. What up, y'all? This is Ladies Who Keke. My name is Dana B.
And I am Cassie J. You guys have no idea how much time we spend thinking about if we're going to sing a song and what song we're going to sing before we start. Like, we be sitting here with our phones like, okay, girl, what was you listening to? What was the last thing you was listening to?
Yeah.
It's a thing. It really
Honestly, it all started because...
This is what we do at work all day.
Sing random songs. And then it's kind of carried to the videos because it gives you like a nice...
It gets her hype.
Like
she needs us to get going. Like, she got to... What was that? What was... Like you were doing a cha-cha.
Yes.
What the hell?
I'm trying to get, bring the energy up.
On.
Nevertheless, we bring you another review of Basketball Wives Season 8, Episode 6.
Girl, I forgot. I'm glad you remember because I almost forgot.
I'm glad I got it today.
I'm glad you got it too because I didn't even write it down.
But before we get into the review,
I would like to say thank you to all the subscribers, new, olds, and day ones. We love you guys. We have to stop sometimes and just say that. Thank you. Because you guys y'all out there. Mm-hmm. Y'all is real in the field. Mm-hmm. Y'all are active. Mm-hmm. Y'all is commenting.
We appreciate it. We honestly do.
We do. We really love you guys.
Yes.
That last video we did was a requested video. It really showed that it's a struggle to spell these words. Some struggled more.
You cute.
No, we really both did struggle. It was a struggle.
And if you don't know what we're talking about, please click on the last video, which is the spelling bee video, and watch because we are hilarious. And I laughed at myself anyhow. It
just goes to show you, we do look at you guys' comments and we do take your requests seriously. Mm-hmm. Some requests, no, we don't get to do. It's not that we don't take you seriously. We take it seriously.
We just can't.
It's just that
we just can't.
We can't do all of it. We can't. But we do. We do try. We do try to do it. Especially if it's a one-time thing that we can do, we definitely will try to do it. But if it's something that's more of a long-term commitment.
Or certain shows.
We might do an episode.
It's enough for me, dog.
We might could do an episode. Like, if it's a really popping episode, we might get to an episode of it. Maybe. You never know.
Anyway, so this episode was really good. It was really good.
And I didn't think Dana was going to like it.
I don't know why. I liked it.
Because I felt like, well, this is why, because when I was first watching it, it felt like it was starting to be like another bridge episode. I thought that they were going to kind of drag it. And I was like, please don't drag it. Please do something. Yeah. Please resolve something. But it ended up being an episode of kind of like, we're coming to some conclusions on some things. So I was happy about it. But at first I was like, Dana going to text me and be like, girl.
I liked it for multiple reasons. I like the storyline of it. I like the life learned lesson that I took away from it.
Oh, you learned something?
Mm-hmm. Sure, we're going to get into that. So the video started off, they are all now, obviously, in San Diego. They're in the house. They're talking about rooms. Jackie refused to give up her big-ass room.
That's not where it started.
Where started it?
It started with everybody was there, and they went to the kitchen, and they were discussing going to dinner.
Oh, yeah.
And Evelyn was being petty.
As fuck.
Because she was like, oh, is this going to be a group activity? And Shawnee was like, well, yes. This is why we're here, to do things together.
So Evelyn was like, I'll stay at home while y'all go out, or we could just have 2 separate dinners.
I was like, what kind of girls trip have you been on where we do things separately?
It's some mean girl shit. She being mean as fuck. Malaysia being mean as fuck.
Phoebe is just going with whoever's popping right now. Mm-hmm. And
so
Shawnee was like, I'm not going to do that. She said, because then she was like, so what you want to do? 2 different restaurants?
She was like, then I have to choose.
She was like, what's the choice?
Exactly.
But listen, come on, Ev.
She wanted to be neutral.
Jennifer was kind of like, I'm over this like energy, this negative energy. I don't really want to be around all this. So her OG and her friend Dominique that came with her, they kind of just walked off and went.
They went outside.
Room. They went outside to go look at the pool.
Yeah.
And so, Evelyn was like, good, I don't want to be in the room with them. And then that was the other part. Because, she asked Malaysia. Evelyn was like, so, Malaysia, girl, what you think? And she was like, oh, yeah, I'd rather not go to eat either. I'd rather do a separate dinner, too. And then she was like, in her green screen, she was like, I actually am hungry as hell. But I'm going to eat this banana than to go eat with Jennifer and OG. Yeah. I was like,
girl.
How old are y'all?
12.
2? Come on, grow up.
Nevertheless, so that's when they went to pick out the rooms because Kristen was Kristen already there?
Kristen showed up after that.
Okay.
Because she was late. And
and that's when there was like, Jackie said she ain't leaving her room. That was a big ass room, which is foul.
This reminds me of all of the other reality shows. They always, anytime they go on a trip, this is something they always fight over. Rooms. I personally feel like you guys should just go ahead and assign rooms before you even get there so that we can go ahead and avoid all this stuff, because there's no reason why y'all grown people should be fighting over rooms. You on vacation.
And truthfully, honestly, I don't think I would care. Just give me a damn bed.
I just need a clean bed.
Well, honestly, I lied.
No, I need a bed that fits.
Well, no. I want my own bathroom.
I agree with that.
I don't care what size bed I'm in.
I care what size bed I'm in.
I don't give a shit. It could be a twin, it could be a full, it could be a queen. I don't care. I just want my own bathroom.
I don't want no bunk beds.
If it gives me my own bathroom, I do not care.
Well, if you got bunk beds, you might not have your own bathroom because somebody might be sharing.
Well, then that's the problem.
Boom.
If all I want,
you care
whatever room,
get you your own bathroom.
That's all I care about. That's all I mean. That's it. I'll sleep on the goddamn couch as long as I get my own bathroom.
I don't know what couch is gonna get you your own bathroom, darling.
Whatever. Okay.
You'll sleep on a futon.
If I got my own bathroom,
you'll sleep in a chair.
I'll sleep on the floor. How about that?
I'm not sleeping on no floor.
I can make me a nice pallet, honey. I ain't too proud.
I am not. You just want your own bathroom. You don't care what it takes.
Yeah.
Moral of the story is they don't care as long as she gets her own bathroom. The only person I'm sharing the bathroom with is
I don't like sharing
my significant other. I will share the bathroom with my sister. I'm okay with my sister. I understand that you're just not willing to share.
I mean, I've shared.
Clearly.
But
that's why the
if I have a
here.
preference that I could vocalize and perhaps get my way.
The more...
And if that can't, then I'd rather just stay at a hotel.
The more we do these shows, the more I learn about you.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, whatever. No, I'm not. To know me is to love me, though.
Okay, girl.
Nevertheless.
Yes.
So, what else happened after that? Oh, so then they all of them go outside except for not Kristen.
They come downstairs.
OG, Dominique, and Jen are now inside in like the sitting area. All the ladies are outside. So walking outside. So when they were going out, they was like, oh, y'all don't want to come, chill with us?
Says to them, because they was like,
no.
Evelyn makes the comment. She was like, oh, we about to avoid them like the plague. We're not going in that room. And so OG was like, Malaysia, you guys don't want to come in here with us? And she was like, no. And it's like,
some high school bullshit. Y'all are adults. Like, okay.
And so they was like, they go outside.
They act like they didn't know that everyone was going to be there.
Right. Like, we were going to be here.
Come on now.
We were going to have these activities. And so they go outside to the pool. So OG says to Dominique and Jennifer, well, let's show that we're making an effort to try to get along with everybody. Let's go ahead and go outside and sit with everybody. So when they go outside, Jackie says, oh, hey, everybody.
There's
hey,
too
you
many
guys.
elephants in this room. Let's just air the shit out.
Let's just talk because, we're going to be here for the weekend. Let's get this all out the way so that we can enjoy the rest of this weekend. So she was like, somebody take the floor. So Evelyn decides, I'll go first.
Jen, what's up?
No, she goes to Dominique. She says, Dominique, I want to talk to you because, I heard it was a lot that was said about
you talking shit. You talking shit, yeah.
Now, I did have a comment. The comment that Dominique made apparently at this party where they showed the video. And that's another issue I be having sometimes about this show. All these shows. They be picking and choosing when they want to do playbacks on stuff. Sometimes y'all will do a playback on a clip, and then I'm gonna say something about that later on when Malaysia and Kristen sit down, and then y'all don't want to do a playback. So they do the playback where but Dominique basically was saying, okay, the whole latchkey kid comment about Shanice. Okay, she was like, all, basketball families and kids are latchkey kids. She said, my kids was latchkey kids. I was with my husband. I had nannies too. It's not a big deal. It's not a bad thing. She said, but I know my friend didn't say that.
That's the part that pissed me off a little bit. I like Dominique. Don't get me wrong.
I do too. I like her.
However, at the end of the day, your friend did say that.
You not with your friend 24/7.
Exactly. So it's like, don't give your friend
a pass.
Exactly. Don't say like, oh, I know she didn't say that. When, sweetie, you did.
What you should have said was, she never said that around me. I never heard her say that. That's all you should vouch for your friend.
Yeah.
I never heard my friend say that. She never said that around me.
For you to say, oh, she never said that. It's like,
around me.
But she did. So
that's your disclosure.
That's when you need to stay out of it.
Right.
But I do like Dominique.
I do like her because I like
how she handled it.
I
liked how she handled it too, because Evelyn was going too crazy. But before we get into that,
yeah, we're gonna.
So that's when Dominique said what she had to say, and then she started talking to Jen.
Evelyn was like, because when she made that comment, so that was all Evelyn needed to hear. She was like, so she admitted that she was talking about my daughter. She was like, no, that's the exact opposite of what I just said. I was like, she did not say that. And she was just like, I was just addressing the fact that, I never heard her say that. And she was like, so, she was like, so Jennifer, you've been running. No, this is what happened. Jennifer opened her mouth. She wouldn't have said anything to her if she had opened her mouth. Jennifer was like, I'm not going to keep going back and forth with you on this. She said, but you are, because you have not addressed this. So then Evelyn and Jennifer start arguing.
Going back and forth.
Evelyn gets loud.
Well, Jen was like, well, you're not innocent.
Mm-hmm.
The thing that bothered me about Jen is now she wants to play... Now she wants to play victim because Evelyn made that comment about, oh, your mother died, so that makes you, now you became an asshole.
I got a comment about that. The mother. It's kind of like what she supposedly said about Shanice. The thing is, is true. She did not say anything about your mother. She was talking about you. Mm-hmm. She said, your mother died, so that makes you an asshole. That was not a comment about your mother.
Exactly.
That was
she was not talking bad about your mother. She wasn't saying nothing disrespectful about your mother. So it was like, girl, bye. Stop. And second, another point about it, though, is that's her reacting. Evelyn's reaction for you talking shit. So you never owned onto it. So it's like, you can't be like, oh, well, you said this about my mother. No, sweetie, I didn't. And even if I did, that was my reaction to you.
And the other part.
And I have that right.
Okay, the comment, now that, we're getting to the bottom of what this whole thing is about. You're upset that she made a comment about your daughter. If the comment was that your daughter is a latchkey kid, that is technically not a comment really about your daughter. That's more about you as a parent. So that's not really about your daughter. A comment about your daughter would be what Jackie said, your daughter was a build-a-whore. That is a comment about your daughter. That is about your daughter's character. A latchkey kid, you're saying that your child was left home by herself, that you wasn't there for your child was taking care of herself. That's not a comment really about her daughter per se. That's about
your motherhood.
Yes. Yeah. So y'all really are doing the same thing to each other. You're taking shots at each other indirectly, going through other means of saying it. Oh, okay, you're a bad mother because you left your daughter home by herself.
Oh, you talking about my daughter?
Boom. Mm-hmm. So you're an asshole because your mother died.
Oh, you talking about my mama?
Mm-hmm. That's what you guys are basically doing to each other. So you're doing the same thing.
But Evelyn went batshit crazy. Like she went back to the old
2012.
Evelyn,
jumping over tables, throwing cups.
Having the security people try to hold her back.
Got my water.
Yeah, I don't think that was water. I think that was alcohol.
Liquor, water, whatever. You throw
drinks. She threw the drink. She getting all loud and irate. Then Jen walks away.
Yes.
Another thing that pissed me off about Jen when she was there in front of Evelyn, she was real mute. Real calm, real collected.
That is another problem I have with her.
When she walked away, and now she's in the room with Dominique, she starts to, like all this rah shit. It's like, where the fuck was this at in front of the person they should have been in front of?
I can't stand that. I can't stand that with anybody. Like, and that's something
have that same energy in front of Evelyn. You were talking all that shit when you walked the fuck away.
I can't stand that. That's something about her that really does irk me. She is like so shocked and stuff when somebody's in her face, but then when she walk off, now this is my problem with her. She has no right to be getting up in my face, blah blah blah.
You should have told it to her.
Where was all this attitude and feeling when she was right there? You was looking scared. Now I did like how Dominique stood up to her because she was like, "Your friend's a bum," and she's like, first of all, I don't know why you in my face.
Exactly, that got nothing to do with it.
What you need to do is calm down, save that energy for homegirl back there, because I didn't do anything to you. She was like, I don't need you to get loud. She said, well, that's because it's your friend. I was like, calm down.
She's like, I'm a grown-ass woman.
I'm a grown woman.
I'm a grown-ass woman.
I came to you with respect.
And that's when
you give me the same
and Jen wanted to like hold Dominique back. It's like,
what you doing with your little weak ass arm trying to hold her back? I'm so, come on. Girl, if she wanted to fight her, she would have broke through your little arm. And that's something else I noticed. You realize how security got up to break Evelyn and Jen up. But then when she came at Dominique, the whole circle came in between them before security got involved. I was like, oh.
Because they know, I think they probably figured that Dominique might swing.
She might pop you.
She with the shits.
She might pop
you. She want all that smoke. So
she was like,
what's up?
And she said, I want you to have that same energy when you see me in the streets, okay? Keep that energy. And then I was just like, see, it's like, I feel this is with that whole bullying thing. Evelyn, you know who you can pick on, because she ran up on Jen like, I'ma pop you. But she didn't run up on Dominique like that. She was just yelling at her like, your friend's a bum. You didn't throw no drinks at Dominique. You didn't act like you wanted to hit her. You was just yelling. But then when security get in, like we always say, that's security.
Oh, they're here now?
Oh, security got me.
Exactly.
Now you want to reach. Girl, you didn't want to hit her because you didn't know. Or you might know what she might do to you.
Yeah, it looks like Dominique is with the shits.
Yeah, as we see later on when she came in the kitchen talking about something. And she was like, too soon. Girl, bye.
It wasn't. It was cute.
It was cute. I thought it was funny, too. She was like, we fighting today? Just want to know.
If not, then make my breakfast.
All right, let's get these sausages cut out.
Exactly. Get some bacon on the stove.
But, they break up the fight, and Evelyn is like, I need y'all to go talk to Dominique, telling Jackie and Shawnee, can you go talk to her and let her know?
Really it wasn't about her.
I'm mad at Jennifer.
Which I'm glad that Evelyn was adult enough to acknowledge
it. I don't want no more beefs with nobody else.
Yeah, it's like it wasn't even about Dominique. It's not even about her. It's more about Jen. So that's when Jackie and Shawnee go up there. So now she's talking to Dominique and Jackie and Shawnee are now in the room talking to Jen and Dominique. Is OG in the room too?
She is, because they all sleeping in there.
Okay, well she there too.
Yeah.
And that's when Jen has a breakdown. And
did you believe the breakdown?
I did.
I have one comment about her breakdown. I believe you, but you can't sit up here and say, this is a sisterhood, and you talking shit about people though.
Well, that's my life lesson that I took from it. That she was miserable.
Misery loves company?
Yes. Yeah. That's why she was acting out. And it's like, a part of me though, it's like, sweetie, your mom died 3 years ago. 3 years ago.
Right.
But obviously she was holding this burden in her heart.
She said nobody was there for her.
So she acted out. That's when she started probably talking shit about a whole bunch of people. She was in a bad place. Also, I feel like it's also karma too. You know what I mean? Like, now that the only person that you knew loved you is now gone, now you have all the people, like, this is what you gave to the world. And that's why this is what the world gave back to you. You gave nothing and they gave nothing back.
Right.
So it's like a good life lesson. Like, for one, treat people how you want to be treated.
Be careful what you put out there in the world.
Hello. Because that is the truth. you want to keep spewing out
That's
negative energy,
tenfold.
that's going to come back to your ass. So you better learn to be more positive and get the help that you need so you can get on that positive path. So it's like, you know what? I've learned something. Or I've always known it.
But it
was just like solidified.
It was like that, you know what? That little light bulb type
That's
thing.
what happens. That karma.
You know, this is kind of one of the reasons why we kind of did the show. It was us. We would just be over there talking in the corner, laughing and talking about the show. And it's us, you know, giving a little laughter. Yeah, we throw shade and we talking, but it's
all love and
we
fun.
really hope that when you guys watch us that you get a laugh. That's why we came up with the whole Ladies Who Keke, because we do laugh and it's really love and fun. And we really want you guys to get that out of this, because we understand that this world is dark and it's a lot of negativity out there. And we just want to hopefully be a bright spot in
like
your
you have
day.
that bad day. Let me have a good
watch this
kiki.
video.
Let me have a good kiki with them crazy girls.
See what they over here talking about.
You know?
So
it's just like, and also I wish that Jen.
I want to take accountability.
We also reached out to her friends though, like, because honestly, people won't know.
Yeah, if
that
you
you're
don't
going
tell
through
me that
something,
you got
if you
a
don't tell
problem,
someone
I
you're
don't
going
know.
through
If you
something.
smile all the time, see, a smile is a mask too.
Yeah.
It's like, I smile all the time. People think that I'm happy all the time. And I'd be like, sometimes when somebody make me laugh, I don't, it becomes a burden when you're the happy one all the time and people expect for you to be happy all the time and they want you to make them happy all the time.
Like you don't have a bad day.
You need someone to feed into you too, because you feed into everybody else. You give to everybody else. Give me a little something sometimes. Yeah. But that was the only issue I had with her breakdown when she made that comment about, this is, you know, basketball is supposed to be a sisterhood, and I don't feel the sisterhood right now. I understand that, and I understand that she needed that support, but it's like you have to realize, like you said, think about over your years what you've done.
That karma.
And how you've treated people. If you haven't been there for people, it's kind of hard for them to, now you're saying you need help. There are some people that are going to be there for people because that's just who they are. They're just genuine people, and they're going to be there for you even though you haven't been there for them. But those people that aren't like that, they're kind of like, I give you what you give me. You haven't given me anything, so it's going to be hard for me to kind of be there for you, even though it's something that you probably need. They're just going to be like, well, you haven't really been there for me, so. But
what you give out,
it does come back. It really does, and it comes back tenfold. It really, really does. So be mindful of what you put out there. So, but, you know, Shawnee and Jackie was like, well, Shawnee said, maybe you should come to dinner and tell Evelyn everything you just said. Yeah. Because she was like, I'm at a point in my life where I want to
acknowledge and apologize for everything I did.
Wrong.
Yeah.
Soon as she said you should come to dinner and say that, I could see on her face that she was not going to do it. I knew she wasn't going to do it. Because I see on her face.
I thought that she would.
I knew she would, because when she said it, she was like.
I thought that she was like, you know what, I'm over this, I'm done fighting. I'll come to dinner and I will, you know, we'll just iron everything out.
But I think that because of how long they have been friends, I think she just wanted an intimate moment with her friend.
Yeah.
And based on what had just happened, like she said, this is not a show and pony show or whatever, a dog and pony show or whatever. She didn't want to do this in front of everybody. And a part of me was sitting there watching, so I said, okay, Shawnee, stop being a producer for a minute and be a friend. Because that was like a producer move. Okay, do this in front of everybody.
Let's get this on camera on the group shot.
Yeah, let's see how this is going to go. Yeah, because it was just like,
well,
no.
All right, so they did go to dinner. Everyone's there at dinner.
Well, first, you know, Evelyn, she went upstairs and told Evelyn.
I forgot what Evelyn said.
She broke down for a minute. That's when Evelyn broke down.
Did she?
Remember when Jackie and Shawnee went upstairs and told her we just talked to Jen? That's when Evelyn broke down a little bit, because she was like, she's really going through it. That's when remember we just talked about it before we started. Yeah. She was like, that's when she realized that.
Yeah.
It kind of got to her. She was like, she's really going through it. And Evelyn was just kind of like, I don't want to be mad at her. She was like, I am pissed off at her. Don't get me wrong. She was like, but I'm going to hear her out. That's when we think that she realized okay, she's gonna hear her. She's gonna get a chance.
Yeah.
To hear her out.
Because we were talking about it. Because I was saying before she probably wasn't ready to really receive what Jen was saying. But after Shawnee was like, no, she's really going through something.
Like, this is real.
That's when it was like, all right, let me stop. Let me put my own selfish needs aside.
Let
me be there for my friend that I've known for 20 years.
And just hear what she has to say.
Yeah.
Let me give her the chance to apologize. Because the thing is, if you ask somebody for an apology, if you're not open to receive that apology, it don't matter how many times they apologize.
It's like talking to a wall.
You're going to be like, bitch, please. Mm-hmm. You know what you did. And that's what they've been going through this whole time. Every time she says something, bitch, please. You're a liar. You're a bum. And so after a while, the other person's going to be like, I'm not going to keep apologizing. Now, before they go to dinner, Kristen and Malaysia sit down.
Oh, yeah.
And this is what I was talking about earlier about the whole playback. Y'all choose when you want to do a playback. So why you didn't do the playback when Malaysia was like, you know, I talked to Byron and he told me that, you know, you the
Thomas,
whole Godfather, the granddaddy thing.
Really
and she was like, I don't remember what I said, but I know I never said that he was a bad grandparent.
Because I never felt that in my heart.
You lied. Yes, you did. It's exactly what you said. You said that they were bad grandparents. You said he was a bad grandfather because he did not come and get your child. That's exactly what you said. Play the tapes back. Y'all playing tapes back for everything else.
Malaysia was like, you know, he said that he will always love Thomas. That's his son, blah, 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 blah.
And he did not use that information.
Honestly, at first, I was giving Malaysia the benefit of the doubt. I'm like, oh, snap. She's going to have a real conversation without bringing up OG.
And then she went right back to her old storyline. She was like,
OG.
So I also, you know, brought up OG and asked him, you know, did you give this information to OG for her to use it against Thomas and Kristen? And he was like, I would never do that. I love my son. I would never want him to, you know, be hurt and all this. And she was just like, that's not the story I got. That was a totally different story. Girl, we all know
she
that.
She apologized, though.
We've been down this
She said, I'm sorry
road.
for me to, you know, me saying that comment. What else?
We already had.
What's going blood?
Look, you was there at Tammy's sit down when we had the conversation. And you
apologized for what you said too, and I thought everything was squashed. And it's like, when you say something squashed, it's not like y'all have to be best friends or nothing. It's just...
But we ain't gonna bring it up no more.
Exactly. Like, it's over.
But
I apologize. I'm sorry.
I like how Kristen handled it. Because she was like, you know, I confronted her at the engagement party about it. And I like how Kristen was like, I just want it to be done and leave it alone. Because anytime you bring my name up with her, it's a problem. So I like how she basically was telling Malaysia stop.
For real.
So she was like, okay, I'm going to respect your wishes and I'm just going to stop talking about it. Thank you.
Please.
I want us to move on because you've made this a lot worse than it had to be.
It's like, all right.
Okay, you got what you wanted.
I feel it's still not over. You know that, right?
I know it's not because she's going to say something else. I know she is. She's not going to let it go. Because she ain't got off her chest what she wanted to get off her chest. Whatever it is she feels she needs to get off her chest, she's going to get this off her chest because she's...
I don't know. I think she should need a storyline. She has no other use for this season.
There was no other reason for her to be on here this season. Just like there was no reason for Phoebe to be on here. But, I mean, they made a storyline for OG. She's going to fight with OG. So,
that's your storyline.
We're making storylines, people. Okay? So, then that's when they go and
eat dinner.
They have the dinner.
It's funny because I'm totally Jackie. She was starving, and I was like,
she was eating them chips double fisted.
Boom, boom. Like, I'm starving right now.
I'm hungry. Y'all don't have me waiting all the time.
So she decides, I guess, to cut the tension. She wants to do a game.
This sounds like something that you would do.
Not at a dinner. I'm more focused
You like
eating.
Playing games, though.
Yeah, I do.
But yeah, I agree. Not at dinner, though.
What was it called? Concentration?
No, confession.
Confession. Where you have to tell the truth. Okay, cool. So first was with Kristen. Kristen asked Shawnee a question.
She asked, Jackie asked her a question, said, when did you lose your virginity? What age?
And she said 18. But then Kristen asked Shawnee a question, how many people you slept with?
She
was like, girl, bye. I'm like, I ain't playing the fucking shit with you.
She said, finally game.
Then somebody asked Phoebe, would she mess with Jackie? And then finally, someone asked Jen, did
they asked Malaysia.
What they asked Malaysia?
They asked her would her and Jen make up. Yep. They asked Jen would her and Malaysia.
No, that's Malaysia.
Would her and Jen make up?
And she said no.
Would she forgive her? And then Jen looked at her like, just kind of looked like.
It was basically.
And I think that was another reason why she was in a bad mood after that, because they made that comment. She was like, "No, I would never like forgive her for all this. Like, no, I'm good. I don't want to have anything to do with her." So she was just kind of like.
So then they asked Jen, "Did you either talk about Shanice or something about this whole Shanice situation?" That's when she was like, "What was the question though?"
I'm not Shani, but
did you want to apologize to Evelyn?
She said, "Did you want to apologize
to Evelyn about the marks that you made about Shanice? Something about Shanice. I don't know if you made the comment about Shanice or whatever. But
did you ever talk?
But basically,
about her?
Jen was like, no.
She said, "Did you ever talk about Shanice?"
She said no. And I'm just like,
and she did like this. She didn't even say no. She was just like the first. She was just like this. No, that's what she did. That's exactly what she did. She just shook her head.
I was so over it. I'm just like, this is bullshit. So that little earlier cry that she did was
Jackie
nothing.
Said. Jackie was like,
I would have felt the same way. I'm like, what the fuck?
So she said, we made a lot of breakthrough earlier today, and
it was funny because Shawnee was like, oh.
So now I look like a liar.
Yeah, I look like a liar.
So Evelyn leaned over to Shawnee and was like, I thought people were going to be telling the truth today. And she said, I mean, that's what she said.
I was over her. I was like, really?
Now that bothered me, and we talked about it, and we was kind of like, I felt like you should have just said, it's not something I want to discuss.
That's what she really should have said. She said, this is something that me and Evelyn have a private conversation about. Don't just say no. Because honestly, for me, my walls will go right back up like, fuck, this bitch ain't ready.
I'd be like,
she ain't had no damn growth. She's still a damn immature and a liar.
About to throw another drink.
Was anything else happening at that dinner? I don't think so.
No, because at that point, they was like, I'm full, I'm done.
Yeah,
they wanted to get up.
That was it.
They was over it.
So then when the next day, they're not at the house, that's when Jen was like, I said no because I didn't want to have it do it in front of an audience.
Right.
So then it was like, all right, I kind of get it, but I don't like the way she did it.
Right.
Like, she should have just said, I'd rather have, instead of you, don't just say no and lie.
Right.
That was
because it pissed me off again. Because she said before they went, she was like, "If she don't say the right things, it's gonna piss me off all over again." And you didn't.
Dominique, she was like, "Well, I'm gonna go make breakfast for everybody." So she goes down, and that's when she did the little
to Evelyn, and Evelyn was like,
in her confession, she was like, "Too soon,
girl, bye."
Yeah,
it was a joke. It was a joke, Evelyn.
Evelyn was like, I'm not talking to her. I'm not going to her. She needs to come to me to talk about it. She goes outside. That's when Jen finally comes downstairs. And then Dominique went to go get Evelyn, who was outside, to bring her in. And then they had their moments.
Now, this is my thing. I feel like I understand Evelyn being upset, because when you think about the history of them two, this ain't the first time Jennifer has betrayed her.
Nope, because she did it when she was with Ocho Cinco.
Right. And this is
out of jealousy.
And that's exactly what I was going to say. I just feel like she's jealous of
she is
her friend. And how do you get past that as a friend? How do you get past that your friend? That's my whole thing. How do you get past your friend being jealous of you? And then the fact that when they had the issue with her and Chad and her going on the radio, it doesn't matter if you do feel that my husband or my future husband is a media whore and he's an attention whore. You say that to me.
And you be happy
and
for me.
And you keep that between us. And you tell me, like, me and her sitting here right now, minus us recording and saying, girl, your man is a media whore, girl. I think he just like the spotlight too much. I don't know about this. You had this conversation with me, and we talk about it, and then we move on from it. I don't care how you feel about him. I don't care about you not liking everything about him. We talk about it, and then we move on from it. But you don't go on the radio. You don't go do interviews.
Yeah.
And then when I confront you about it, you be like, I don't see what the big deal was about it. I mean, it is true. It's how I feel. Yeah, but you went
It's
and you
crazy
made it
because she
public.
lacks like empathy, but she wants people
it's like
to be,
a psychopath. Like you just be.
but she wants people to be, you know,
Feel
sympathetic
bad
for
for me.
her. So it's like it doesn't work that way.
So
those like it's like you want that from me, I need that from you. Like what the fuck?
So it's like Evelyn
do as I say, not as I
you.
do.
Yeah, she's forgiven you before, and y'all have moved past.
You would have thought
before.
she learned a damn lesson, but apparently not.
And then they had another incident, like right after that. Like after she forgave her for that, she went on and did it again.
Mm-hmm.
And y'all kind of tried to move past that, like again. And now it's like you doing this, so it's kind of like.
So they have, you know, they're honestly Jen's apology.
It was a blanket apology.
It really was. I'm sorry for anything
I said.
I may have said. That's not an apology. I maybe I'm petty.
No, it's not a petty because for that
that's
situation,
not good enough for me.
No,
I need specifics. I need you to elaborate.
You need to say
what are you apologizing for?
Said.
I am apologizing for saying X, Y, and Z, not for if I may have. Bitch, please. That's not going to get me nowhere.
Like you said, if this one that you said in 1902, then that's different. Then maybe it would have been okay if you'd have been like, I apologize for anything I might have said. Now, if you really just unclear on something that you did because maybe you really didn't do it, then that's when those kind of apologies are okay. Mm-hmm. But when you know what you said and you know what you did and you know you did something because it's something you just did, it's like, come on.
I'm not going to take it as sincere. I'm not going to take it as genuine. I'm going to take it as you saying it because it sounds nice. Right. And that's not going to be good enough for me.
When you talk about somebody's child, you have to own up. Even if you don't believe that you said it, it offended, it's out there, you should just go ahead and be like, you know what, I'm sorry that, you know, I said whatever it is I said, and then for whatever else is out there, you need to apologize for that. Be like, and I apologize that there are rumors out there that I allegedly said it, or I started, that I'm sorry that the rumors started about me saying blah, blah, blah. You know, don't even say I didn't say it at that point. Don't even try to defend yourself that, but I did not say these things. Don't
just say you did it.
Just say I apologize for saying A, B, and C, and I'm sorry that triggered these other rumors that have come up, and I'm sorry, and move on. But you're gonna have to own up that you said something, because there's no way that all these rumors just started from nowhere.
Right.
Rumors have some truth to them.
I need you to be accountable.
Like you said that you
because if you're not going to be accountable, unfortunately, there's no way for us to move past this or move forward. Because at the end of the day, what's going to stop you from doing it again?
Because that's like me saying, I'm sorry that your feelings got hurt. No, you need to say, I'm sorry that I hurt your feelings.
Exactly.
Because you're the one. Not, I'm sorry your feelings got hurt.
Exactly. It's like a random stranger hurt my feelings. No,
right.
bitch. My friend hurt my feelings.
I'm sorry your feelings got hurt.
It's like, you don't even give a shit. Basically me saying, I'm feeling that my feelings are belittled, and you really don't give a shit the fact that how you're affecting me.
That's pretty much how it is.
So it's like, how is this a friendship?
That's pretty much how it is.
How is this a friendship? Because you had a bad day, that means you could treat me like shit?
Pretty much.
I beg your pardon. Not today.
Yeah, pretty much how it is.
But, I mean, they're made up, I guess. They hugged it out.
Yep, she cried. They cried together.
When I cry, you cry, we cry together.
That's what they did.
I'm very curious of how the rest of the season will go with their friendship or their relationship. Or I feel like maybe they're going to be in a better place, and then
I thought they'll be cordial.
And then just going to be OG is the enemy of the season. The reason why I say that is because Evelyn did a interview on the Breakfast Club, and she was like, yeah, everyone's having an issue with OG this season. Just like, I wonder now if everyone's going to be, mean girls towards OG.
Okay, until she snaps somebody's neck, and then everybody go get in line.
Oh, if that happened, then she's like, oh, she's a monster. Why did you hit her? Oh my God,
we
don't have to put our hands on each other. But yeah, y'all say shit with Evelyn
when she was
jumps on tables like a monkey.
You see they played that clip back of her jumping over there with that blue dress
against
on.
Jen back then. It's like, Jen, stop fucking with Evelyn. Shit.
I'm gonna tell you now. I told Ebony this. I said, Ebony, if it gets to the point where either one of us is jumping over a table to get to each other, we're no longer friends.
There's nothing.
I don't see how we come back from that.
There's no way. There's
Dana,
no way.
if me and you jump over a table to get to each other,
it's a wrap.
The Ladies Who Keke will be no more. You will never see us together again.
Ever.
Because there is no way I feel like we can come back from being friends if you get to the point where you got to put your hands on it. Now, Dana will tell you guys, she always jokes that I'm violent all the time.
Because she always does little taps. And I don't like it. I don't like it. Because if I did anything back, I'm the bad guy. Because I'm the bigger one. So it's just like, okay, don't touch me if you want me to touch you.
But when's the last time I touched you?
It's been a minute. You've been working on it.
Right. Because you know what? We communicate with each other. Mm-hmm. And we tell each other how we feel. Mm-hmm. And unlike these people on this show, we take these things in consideration and we take it seriously. Okay? Mm-hmm. All right. Because I love you.
And I love you too. Overall, I think this was a good episode.
I give it a B+.
I give it a B+ too.
Good. We're on the same page there.
I do.
But yeah, I thought this was not going to be good. It looked like the next episode is going to be good as well.
It's going to be some bullshit going to piss me off.
Yeah, I'm not saying we're not going to get mad, but I feel like it's going to be an eventful episode. I did see something about OG saying that she was going to kill somebody with her bare hands. She was talking to Phoebe.
Good. I can't wait to see that shit.
We said last week that she should drag somebody one time and make an example. I think she just needs to make an example of somebody.
Phoebe won't be talking shit, so.
But Phoebe's apparently gonna try to back out of that.
Of course.
She's gonna get quiet. She's gonna get real hush mouth.
Won't bust a grape in a fruit fight.
Not on that.
Nevertheless, though, this is all that we have on this review. Hope you guys like it. Make sure that you do like, you comment, you subscribe,
and
you share. All of that. Make sure you hit that notification bell so that you know when we are posting, and watch our last video, the spelling bee challenge.
Let us know how many of these words you guys got right without looking them up.
Well, truthfully, the word is on there.
Close your eyes.
Until next video. Bye, guys.